Hello and welcome to my channel Divine Blessings. In this video, we're going to be looking at what are the teachings of Swami Mukundananda. We recently attended in USA uh, a session by Swami Mukundananda. In that, he said that most people in US are also unhappy, even though they are earning a lot. We have a big house and we have all the facilities on ammunition. Someone will say, really envious that, oh, even I want to come to the US on here and visit all the wonderful places. We do have Universal Studios, Disney World, Legoland, and sometimes we also say that if not here, then where is the heaven when you see Disneyland or Universal Studios? These are material possessions and material comforts. Of course, they bring in happiness, but unless you discipline your mind, you cannot get happiness anytime. It's like you have a dragon, and if your dragon is not well trained, it'll work against you than for you. So, what Swamiji said was that our mind, we can make it our best friend and it'll start working with us. And it is like a well trained child. And if we just let it loose and okay, these thoughts are coming, so let it come and keep thinking unwanted and wasteful thoughts, then over a period of time, our mind becomes our worst enemy. Some event happens, like someone comes and tells you you're sitting in a room all by yourself, calm and quiet, and someone comes and talks to you something bad or nasty, and then you start thinking about it, like how can they come and tell you such a thing? And those kind of thoughts create a whirlpool of thoughts. Not one thought, but several minutes go by and you're observing that you're constantly having too many thoughts. So, how do you go about solving that problem? So, first thing is we need to focus on ourselves and all the things that I can control. Is it in my control that someone comes to me and talks somehow? What I talk to other person, is that polite or impolite? That's all in my control. However, what the other person speaks is only in their control. So we should learn to ignore them, as far as try to patch up with people and not create enemies in our life. But if someone is constantly bullying you and you also end up saying something, and then if things drift apart, then you should remain to be centered and keep your cool and keep going with your life and learn to ignore such people. And that's the best, in my opinion. And we should just move on and focus on, okay, these are the things that I have, and we should cultivate an attitude of gratitude. Like, not many people have a job in the US, not many people have a house in the US. If I have a roof over my head and 3 to 4 times a day I have food on my table, then isn't that something not every people will have? And we need to be grateful for that, right? So in this day, he's kept us safe in the world and he's given food. So focusing on what we have and what we can make it better and what are the learnings in our lifetime, these are the things. Like, for example, I need to work on, say, my anger or being more compassionate and being more kind to others. Then God will give us situation. Maybe if I have asked God that I need to be more kind, compassionate, more letting go of other people, then people will come to me and speak to me harshly and rudely. In that case, in that moment, if I maintain my cool and say it's okay, um, I continue with my work and I prioritize my mind and my peace over everything else, then you learn to remain happy. So focusing on what you have rather than what you don't have, and constantly think about that and crib, is only going to make things bad for your health. So that was the message. And Swami Mukundananda is really um, very divine, and I had a positive experience. And this was a workshop in a temple, so a lot of other people, like 500 people were there, and we had in the middle some bhajans, kirtans of Radharani and Krishna, and even Prabhu Sri Ram, and it was a fantastic experience and a life changing. And we dwelled deep into devotion, and I'll share more in the next video. Thank you.